Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we will present the importance of emergency response plan in process industry. Okay, introduction. What is emergency response plan? It is an action plan to organize employee action during emergencies. Well-developed emergency plan and employee with proper training will result in less injury and facility damage during emergencies. Okay, what is workplace emergency? It is an unforeseen situation that threatens employees, publics, disrupt company operation, and lastly may be environmental damage. This may pose actual or potential hazard to life, environmental facilities, and also the company image. Lastly, emergency either be natural or man-made. Here we can see the purpose of ERP: to develop, implement, maintain a program to mitigate, prepare for, respond to, and recover from disaster and emergency. Okay, next, emergency management process. You can see the cycle. Okay, means of the continuity is the action taken to protect the campus mission from disruption. Continuity influence all four planning phases of emergency management. Okay, first one, mitigation. Mitigation is effort to reduce the effect or risk associated with hazard. Okay, the second one, preparedness, is action taken prior to emergency to facilitate response and promote readiness. Okay, next, response, action taken during an emergency to save life, property, and environment. Last one, recovery, which after an emergency to restore and resume normal operation. Okay, an emergency plan is directly involved from the employer and employees to ensure the employee safety from emergency. Okay, this plan should be comprehensive and address all the hazards specific to your work area and department. It should be writing and review annually to make sure any changes will be recorded.
Emergencies can strike at any time. How you react to the need to evacuate or take shelter during an emergency should be as automatic as a reflex. Regular emergency drills need to take place at all the branches. Make sure you understand the different methods your branch will use to communicate what type of emergency and what the appropriate action should be once you've been alerted. Also keep in mind that the alarm sounds are unique to your branch location. In other words, the alarm sound that signals a fire at one star branch is different than the alarm sound that indicates a fire at another location. Never assume an emergency order is just a drill. Take action immediately. Also, drills should never be viewed as an inconvenience or a waste of time, because if action ever needs to be taken, injuries and lives can be saved, including your own. Everyone knows where the break room and bathrooms are located. The same should hold true for escape routes and shelters. The backbone of any emergency action plan is knowing these locations. Floor plans and work area maps are posted in centralized areas. These indicate escape routes and shelter areas. Familiarize yourself with all locations that are indicated. If the need to evacuate the building occurs, for example in the event of a fire, the most important response is to remain calm. Safely stop your work and turn off any equipment you are using. This also includes securing hazardous materials. Make your way to the nearest exit. While heading towards the exit, look to make sure everyone near you is aware of the evacuation and is taking action, or that they need assistance. All overhead doors should be closed. There should be a common assembly point well away from the building for all employees to gather. Some employees are designated to check remote areas, like restrooms, and also to retrieve the employee manifest. This list is necessary to take a roll call to assure everyone has evacuated safely. Only when it has been absolutely proven that it is safe, you can return to the building. In the event of the need to seek shelter, for example during inclement weather or tornado, an announcement will be made.
Attention, attention, there is severe weather in our area. Go to the weather shelter immediately.
Again, safely stop your work and calmly head towards the shelter location of the building. It is very important to be familiar with this location in case the electricity would fail and you would have to find your way in the darkness. Take the necessary safety action within this area and use the employee manifest to assure everyone is accounted. Knowing what to do and where to go during an emergency should be second nature. Practice drills at work as well as home can help assure your safety and the safety of others.